Rockway has one of those intangibles that you can't put on a nice poster.
Getting that small school experience.
We wanted a school whose worldview was going to align with our worldview.
There's room for everyone.
People are encouraged to do what they love and do what they're good at.
Fostering that community feeling.
The power of relationships in a faith-based community really helped shape who I am today.
There are three areas that I think make Rockway most unique. It would be its academic program, it would be its commitment to nurture faith, and the third is all about character development.
Part of the reason that we chose Rockway, and we did look at some other options, Rockway has always had a reputation of being a great academic school, a great art school, and a great place that kids can learn outside of the classroom.
Having those smaller class sizes, I can get a lot closer with the friends I have there. I can get to know the teachers a lot better, and I can play a lot more sports.
Being able to take someone who excels on court and also excelling in the choir is something that is unique to Rockway. Again, because we are a smaller school.
The opportunities for travel that many students have experienced going to Rockway, the opportunities for different clubs and sports.
It's very easy to get boxed into being an athlete or a musician. I think what I appreciate most about Rockway now is just how much Rockway allows you to be yourself, but to participate in all those things at the same time.
I love that kids can't fall through the cracks because you can't be anonymous here. And that's such a gift. It's a gift as a teacher, but it's also a gift as a parent.
Learning in the community, that program, I think it's fabulous because it just builds on what Rockway teaches every day here, this inclusion.
From the beginning, the first time when I see this place, I feel like this is some place that my children should be here. Dedication, commitment from the churches, from the parents, from the people who want this place to exist.
Being a part of a team at Rockway has stuck with me for the rest of my life and is extremely valuable.
Doing the musicals and connecting with the kids and making a story come to life on the stage, and making great music as well in all the ensembles.
A lot of my intro classes in university, a lot of the things have been covered. So when you got to university and you had to write literature reviews or other sorts of academic style papers, you knew how to do APA. There wasn't a learning curve that was you had to do by yourself at university.
We have found that at Rockway, the kids fit in one way or another. It's not that you make the team or get cut from the play. Everyone's welcome and involved. And our feeling is that if she went to a high school with a population of 3,000 people, she might not make the team and might not get that experience.
So we sent our kids here because we liked the idea of a small school. We liked the idea that they were going to get lots of attention. People talk about this unique community of Rockway, and you don't understand what that is until you and your kids are part of it.
Rockway is paying attention to exposing its students to diversity as much as possible and is very self-aware of the fact that it is a Mennonite school and that students who come here may not necessarily encounter different types of students that they would elsewhere.
One of the things that was very different for me about Rockway, and one of the things that I loved about coming here, was how much my background, my faith of growing up Mennonite, how much that could be part of the experience.
That was really the message that got driven home in all the chapels and the religious studies courses. As long as you're thinking deeply and you can really reason behind why you believe what you believe, then we'll walk with you on that journey.
We are not Mennonite, but we feel very welcome into the school.
It seems like the school itself is connected to the church. You have that connection, very strongly connection to the church, and that makes Rockway unique and different with others.
It was important for us to be in a faith-based school. We're not Mennonite, and I have never, in fact, felt anything because I'm not a Mennonite.
I was not of the same background as most of the people who attended Rockway, and that became an opportunity for me to share, to the extent that I wanted to. The number of chapels that I spoke at, both while I was a student as well as after I had graduated, really showed how interested the school is in wanting to expose its students to diverse ideas.
Rockway helped solidify for me the link between vocation and service and faith, and that was a very normal thing to do, and in some ways an expected thing to do, that we bring our whole selves to everything that we do, and our faith can be part of that.
I wasn't sure how it would go to have my son here, but that's the norm here. I mean, all of the teachers bring their kids here, and I love it. I love having him here. I feel the people that are taking care of him, I trust and I know.
Having them come home and share about what they were learning in class was always very impactful, as well as the experiences and thoughts they had after chapels. Those were some of my best memories with my kids.
I noticed that those connections that I could make with teachers was just so much deeper and a lot more than I think I could have gotten at a lot of other places.
I love working with the people I work with, and it gives me joy to come into work and to feel that energy shared amongst the teachers, the staff, and administration. And students know that, and they can feel it.
I've asked the Rockway staff to do some pretty crazy stuff, and they're all in. I mean, I tried to make a Christmas video, and it was voluntary. Everybody signed up. I had to rework the script so that I had enough parts for staff to fit into this crazy thing. And it's just amazing to me that there's this high level of professionalism and then this willingness to be silly together, right? And then we show it at the banquet, and it's just an explosion. The kids love it. It's just this big family experience. And it's just so powerful.
I think at the heart of the school, there has been a commitment in its leadership and its board and its hires to make sure that Rockway at its heart is forming faith and building character in its students. And when you get that commitment from all those people, that is what stays and sticks.
I have strong memories of my friends. I have strong memories of positive relationships with my teachers.
The opportunities, able to just jump into the deep end here at Rockway and try new things was absolutely something that helped me grow as a leader, and I believe I'm in a leadership position because of how Rockway shaped me.
Being part of the parents of the extracurriculars, I made great friends sitting in the bleachers, to the point that those friendships continued after our kids graduated, and I continued to hang out with them.
To feel that super close-knit relationship and feel as though I was coming to just like a really big family every day. As a parent, I've had opportunities to volunteer and have loved that. There's the spaghetti suppers and the golf tournaments, and I think it's that sort of fostering that community feeling.
It's very intangible, it's very hard to describe, but it was pretty powerful. And my kids, I think, really thrived in that environment of intentional community. And I think what I really like about it is there's a sense that you don't leave, or at least my kids didn't leave Rockway, that in many ways Rockway is still part of their life in a meaningful way through either formal or informal alumni connections. And that, that's been pretty significant.
Being successful as a student and as an athlete at Rockway did prepare me and has prepared me to be successful later in life as well.